Hey guys, this is Rob, aka Anomaly, back for another epic review. This piece is, oh my god, this piece is something special right here, guys. What you guys are looking at is a concept version 3 homebrew. I was gonna say Homo. A version 3 Hobo. This is based off an actual character, Rob Zombie's Halloween movies that, in my opinion, had the coolest look of this character in his film. So this is technically a hybrid concept. It's not a fully conceptualized. So just imagine basically after the second film, another year or two of him just going on a rampage and him just becoming more and more dirty, ravaged, and just completely breaking down and still just going at it. So that's pretty much what we have here. This piece was fully made by Dan Terzo, aka Galactables. This was a personal project that he just wanted to do. The figure is all his work in terms of the weathering, the tattering, the paint work. Shout out to Dave Tucker for providing the clothing that Dan put his touch on, custom dial, all that. So we're gonna go into all the details. There is so much going on with this piece. One thing I can tell you guys is that this is the most imposing hobo miners I've ever seen in the hobby to date. Keep in mind, I said to date, and I've seen pretty much all of them. I own two of them. The two best ones that based off the movie ever made, from my boy One. Shout out to One. So we're gonna talk about this figure, go into all the details. So let's do it. Okay, guys. I don't even know where to start, but let's just start right off the rip with the version 3 head, which I'll show on the body in the outro. Awesome hair work. This is a One's head. This head was had some modifications and was some additional details were added to it, courtesy of Mr. Terzo Galactables. And again, amazing sculpt. I absolutely love it. The hair is matted, almost looks like he's getting like dreads and shit, because he's been out in the fucking element so long. As you guys can see, there's a ton of color variation here, mixed in with dirt, grime, blood. This is just a really cool sculpt, and it's painted very nicely too, as you guys can see. And it looks exactly the way he would actually look if they did a version 3 of the part 3 of the film, which I was pissed that they didn't do it. There was so much backlash from the second film. He's like, fuck everybody, I'm not doing it. And there was plans to do it. This is a awesome fucking dial right here. This is basically like a tent house, essentially, where he kind of crawls into it, and this is where he's laying at nighttime. It's just the ground, he's a savage, man. This guy's eating raw, killing dogs and shit, eating them. So this is how he's living right here. This is how he's living. So I'll show this off at some more angles. Actually, let me put the figure to the side, actually. So it's and just show this off. This looks really cool. It's simple, but at the same time, just really cool. Let me move this head over to the side. Really cool. I'm gonna move this out of the way so you can kind of see how my boy Mikey is living. Again, there's all types of rocks and just debris in here, and it complements the figure very nicely. And that's basically how we're looking, guys. So let me put this I guess his door back, and let's take a look at the figure. Alright guys, so I'm gonna try my best to get all the fucking details on this piece, because it's overwhelming, to be perfectly honest with you. But again, shout out to Dave Tucker for providing the coveralls. These are custom boots. These are resin boots Dan made on the program, and printed them up and weathered them beautifully. Again, these are David Tucker's coveralls. I think he did a phenomenal job. I love how baggy they are, but yet not too baggy. There is a ton of color variation all types of mud work, grime work, blood, all mixed in, and again, it just looks overwhelmingly convincing. The jacket and the coat, as you guys can see, is absolutely stunning. There's fucking cotton and all types of layers upon layers, and it's extremely tattered. Just the way that the jacket is tattered is extremely artistic. It's a work of art, just in of itself, of how well, and everything kind of just sits, and everything is just ravaged. As you can see, there's like little cotton streaks, and the coveralls, or just the way everything kind of comes together. You see like something right here that looks kind of like a rag. This coat is literally just falling apart, literally, and as it should be, because this is the version 3 Hobo, so it should be basically deteriorating, and that's exactly the look that we have here. We have some rope work around the waist right here. Stitch work is pretty good. This jacket again is phenomenal. It's a little longer than the traditional Hobo coat, and it's a little bit of a different style, but again, this is a conceptual piece as well. And I like it. I really like it. And it was zooming on the chest. You can see it has holes in the shirt, and the shirt is completely dirty and weathered out, and he has his knapsack on. You can see that, and his hand right here, it looks like it's been ravaged up a little bit, which we can check out in additional angles. We can kind of see what we're working with here. Again, it's just the amount of details overwhelming. Really cool proprietary knife. So we got that, and then one of the my other favorite aspects of this is this amazing head sculpt. Piece comes with multiple heads, obviously, but look at this head sculpt, guys. This is a dream sequence head, painted by Dan, hair altered. This is a relatively rare head sculpt from Ones. The only other figure that has this dream sequence head is the dream sequence figure that I have. Otherwise, this is a pretty rare head, and it's probably the best set he's ever done. Absolutely stunning, guys. Just overwhelming amount of details, and again, it's extremely overwhelming. It's a very large and tall figure. Let's do a step back and let's take a look at some angles, guys. Alright, and here we go, showing off some additional details. Again, it's fully sculpted boots. And these are the coveralls. These coveralls look so ravaged and so decayed. They literally look like they're about to fall apart. Like if you were to touch them, they would just fall apart. And look at all that frill work right there. All that tethering and tattering. Absolutely stunning. Yep, there we go. Some stitch work, pretty good. Again, very beefy figure, very tall piece. And again, guys, I'll show him how he looks with the other head. Hair work is phenomenal. Got the hood. I'm not gonna explain with the hood though. Yeah, this is how we're looking from this side. Let's take a look from behind. Alrighty, and this is how we're looking from behind. Again, very large, very imposing figure. Here is the, I guess the knapsack, the thing that he uses to sleep on while he's in his little tent home. This is an axe right here that slides out, which is pretty cool. I don't want to fucking touch it too much because I don't want the fucking figure to topple over, but as you can see, it comes out. So I'm not going to play around with that too much, but I think that's a pretty cool addition. And here's the hood. You get a chance to see the hood. I'll provide pictures of how this piece looks with the hood on and off. I'm not a big fan of the look with the hood, but depending on the head that you have, it really adds a nice look, a nice dynamic look. Again, as you can see, this figure is just really large, tall body, custom body. Take a look at one last angle. All right, guys, and there's the last angle. Okay, let's better look at that knife. Really cool, guys. I really like how this part looks right here, because the coat's pretty much deteriorated right here. All you see is the cotton and the exposed, so semi-exposed arm. And then you see the head. The head, again, the head's amazing. If you look closely at the eyes look really, really, really mean. I'm trying to zoom in without it messing up, but you guys get the point. It's just, again, ultra imposing. Probably one of the most imposing pieces I've seen yet in the hobby and in my collection. Let's wrap it up, guys. Alright guys, so I hope you guys really enjoyed the review of this amazing figure, concept version 3 Hobo from Rob Zombies. Again, kind of a hybrid. Very artistically well implemented. Everything flows nicely. It's highly imposing. So many different looks with this piece, and again, put up multiple pictures of this piece at the start of the video. So hope you guys really enjoyed this piece as much as I have. This is my piece. I had told Dan that I had wanted version 3 Hobo. Wasn't expecting anything like this, honestly, because I'm very picky. Again, shout out to Dave for doing an excellent job on the coveralls and everyone else involved in the project. Once for the heads being provided. Very happy with this piece, and yeah, so I got, again, other pieces coming, other reviews coming from Galactables, Beta Metalli ones. You know, again, I'm not doing the videos as much as I used to, because you know, I'm just so busy, my time is limited, but I'm always going to be doing the videos. So that being said, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'm out. See you guys soon.